Well, welcome back to another edition of Tee Times. I'm Mike Wolan, and joining me today is Chuck Klikatsky of Cragun's Legacy Courses, the director of golf out here. Welcome to the show, Chuck.
Thank you. Thank you. Doing great. Beautiful day.
A beautiful day. All right, so today, Chuck, I just hit my first half hour of balls out at the range, and now I'm coming to the putting green, and I'm going to get a couple minutes in of putting before I go hit the course. Is that the right course of action?
Well, I think that in a perfect round of golf, you're going to take 36 full swings and 36 putts. If you hit all 18 greens, you're going to have 2 putts per hole. That's 36 putts. So technically, half of your tee time or half of your practice time should be spent on the putting greens.
But that's never the case, correct? No golfer actually spends half of their time out on the green because that's not the fun shot to hit.
Nope, everyone's out beating drivers and little attention is paid here on the putting green. But this is really where you can help improve your score.
All right, Chuck, so we've made it out to the putting green. What is the first thing that we should really be focusing on in terms of putting fundamentals?
What I want to do is make sure that you're set up properly with your arms hanging straight down from your shoulders and that you're aimed directly at the hole. So that part looks good. Then what we want to make sure of is that the path that your putter comes back on is straight back from the ball and straight through to the hole. We don't want the putter to wave right or wave left. That's how we're going to pull the putt or push the putt. Exactly. So what I want you to do is take the putter straight back and straight through.
Now, how far am I taking it straight back?
How far you take the club back is going to dictate how far your putt goes. On a short putt, most amateurs take the golf club back too far and then slow down into the ball and don't hit a solid stroke. So I want to make sure that you're taking the club back only far enough to get the ball to the hole and always having an accelerating stroke. So we're going to go straight back and straight through with the club accelerating towards the hole.
Now, where do a lot of average golfers run into problems in their take back and their follow through?
Most people take the club back too far and then jab at the ball. They stop their putter right at the ball and don't continue their stroke through. So there's no follow through in their putting stroke.
All right, Chuck, so one final thing you wanted to touch on with basic putting fundamentals was the wrists and not breaking them. Explain that.
Well, what I'm talking about there is that we want to make sure that we're not making a wristy stroke as we take the club back and through. One of the worst things that we can do, because it's hard to control our distance and it's hard to maintain the club going straight back and straight through, is to make that wristy stroke. So I don't want you to grip the club tightly, but I want the hands to remain firm and the wrists to not break down. So as we go straight back and straight through, there's no movement of the wrists. One of the hardest things to do, again, is if we let those wrists break down, we're just not going to be a consistent putter.
Okay, and then finally the take back and the follow through. What are we looking for with that?
Again, the 2 keys to remember to becoming a good putter is I want you to take the club straight back and straight through, and I want you to keep your wrists firm through your golf stroke so that you can become a more consistent putter.
All right, well, for the director of golf out here at Legacy Courses at Cragun's, this is Chuck Klikatsky, and I'm Mike Wolan for this week's edition of Tee Times.